Every Nation family, hashtag vocals, and welcome to our second vocal lesson. I'm going to try and make this one a lot shorter. With vocals, I will talk obviously a little bit more because you need to understand why we are doing certain things, why we are using certain octaves or certain sounds. So there will be a little bit more of explanation. So by now, I hope that you have your little scale app, okay? Because I'm going to use it now for the first time. And I will also in this video show you how to create your own scale. But first, I just want to recap. With our previous lesson, we had 3 warm-up exercises, and then one, the nay, 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 is borderlining on technical, okay, because we use the nay, nay, nay for a specific reason, so it's not necessarily warm-up. Mostly when we do warm-ups, if you start with your humming, your tongue trill, and your lip rolls, if you do that every time before you sing, it will be enough, and we are expanding on the scales every time. Okay, so we did it on a 5-tone scale. Okay, everything was a 5-tone scale except the nay, nay, nay. We did, let's call that a sustained octave. So humming, lip roll, tongue trill. Just to recap the nay, nay, nay. Nay, nay, nay sound is so that our breaks at our bridges, we have certain bridges where we go from chest to head, and sometimes we can hear it. So the nay sound is a great sound or exercise that we use to erase those breaks. Okay, and also then obviously to find our mixed voice and to be able to sing in that. So we're not going to stop doing the nay, nay, nays. So today for the warm-ups, you are still always going to have the 5-tone scale. But the new scale that I'm going to teach you, you do it exactly on the same, you do it with humming, you do it with tongue trills, you do it with lip rolls, is a 1.5 octave scale. So if you go to your app, the one that is the 1.5 octave scale is called range. So go to range and make your beats per minute 200. And we can start on G depending on where you are vocally. Do you sing high? Do you sing low? So it's going to sound like this. Again. So what's great about this scale is that it almost feels like you're singing in a circle. You have that feeling of almost singing down instead of reaching up. Going for that, if I get there, I'm reaching, and then we're coming down. You are reaching, but you're not completed. So lessens the feeling of reaching. And also, this scale takes us from chest voice to mixed voice and to head voice in one scale. Okay, so you almost jump from it. You almost don't think about, oh, I'm now in my chest, I'm now in my head voice. So in a single scale, you go chest, head, or mixed and head voice. What is great about this scale is, and what makes that reaching that note easy, is that it gives you that running start. Okay, so it's almost like asking or doing a 100-meter sprint, but you get to start 20 meters before the rest. And when you are there, the rest only gets out of their blocks. Running start. So it makes it easier to reach those notes. We're going to do it not humming. The humming always starts just with a 5-tone scale. Just do that to warm up your voice. Do that, not too high, remember, and then go all the way back. So with humming, stick to the 5-tone scale, but lip rolls and tongue trills, you can maybe do lip rolls on this one and tongue trills on the 5-tone scale. And when we learn a new one the next time, you can do humming, tongue trills, and lip rolls on a different scale every time. Okay, so I'm sitting just to be close to my piano, but don't sit. So whenever you do your exercises, stand up, have a good posture, be relaxed. Don't sit down because you're going to squish everything. I know I have bad posture when I sit, so rather just stand up when you do this. So I am going to start on the G. Now on your app, you press start and then let's just see. Here it goes. When I tap on the screen, it's going to start the exercise. Okay, so let's go. Remember to not go higher than you feel comfortably. No tension. And as soon as you reach your highest point, I think if you swipe down, it'll take you down. Let's just do one more. And so on and so forth. Okay, so obviously if you're not used to this scale, maybe take it a little bit slower than 200 beats per minute, just so that you can get used to it. Listen to it, sing to it until you can get it to 200. And also if you want to advance a little bit, you can increase the tempo. We will be doing that as our lessons go on anyways. So that is our new warm-up scale. Once again, you do your humming on your 5-tone scale, then you do your tongue trill, maybe still your tongue trill. On a 5-tone, and then go to your lip rolls on this 1.5 octave scale. On your app, it is called range. Then we are going to our next technical exercise. Last week, as I said, we did nay on that sustained octave, nay, nay, nay. This week, we are doing a mum, mum, mum sound. Dopey mum, mum, mum sound. Why? You may ask, are we doing a mum, mum, mum sound? It has to do with the lowering of our larynx. If you don't know what your larynx is, place your fingers here. Men, I think it's under your Adam's apple. Okay, so quickly place your fingers there, your larynx, and swallow. Again. There's that little thing that goes up and down when you swallow. That, what you felt there, that is your larynx. The mum and the dopey sound of the mum causes your larynx to go down. So if let's just go on this. What I want you to do with this, to just feel the effect that it has. If we do the nay, we're going to do it on G. Both of them we're going to do on G. So if I say nay, remember it's an ugly, whiny sound. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Now do it on mum and feel your larynx. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, nay, mum, nay. Do you feel how it goes up and down, and it's the exact same note? That is why and what we want. I'll share now why we want that. but the mum sound creates our larynx or causes our larynx to go down. And the tone that it will eventually create is the same tone as speech level, as when we talk, that tone. That's what we want to create, because when we talk, mostly our larynx is down. We don't talk like this. Okay, so speech level singing, some of you might have heard about that before. Okay, so if your larynx is high, there will be tension in your muscle. And the way you can feel that tension is when we swallow. So if you have to swallow 3 times in a row, your throat will become sore. So that going up the whole time, it creates tension in our muscle. Another way where we can see the difference is swallowing versus yawning. Okay, so quickly yawn. That's a yawn with a sound. Okay, and sometimes you will just keep on yawning. Very relaxed. I almost feel like I want to go to sleep now. And when you swallow or when you yawn, your larynx is down effortlessly. It's not tension. We don't force our larynx down when we yawn. It just happens naturally. So that sound, mum, 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 causes our larynx to go down. It's tension versus effortless or relaxed. Another reason why we want our larynx down is when it goes down, it just creates a way bigger, let's call it an acoustic cabinet. Brett Manning calls it an acoustic cabinet. So obviously when it's higher, less space, less volume. When it's lower, a little bit more space. It's the same as going into a massive cathedral and singing and this noise comes out versus getting inside your closet and singing and the sound travels and falls right in front of you. Low larynx, more space for more sound. We go to presence. 200, and once again you can start on G, you can start even lower depending if you're male and female. Okay, we press the start button. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. 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 Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum 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 mum. Mum mum mum. And so on and so forth. So my app still has adverts, yours probably as well. Okay, that is mum 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 on a sustained octave. On your app, it's presence. This does not mean we are not going to do the nay, nay, nay. Don't despise the nay, nay, nay. We're going to keep on doing it because it has a different function, different benefit, and it helps us to remove our breaks. Okay, so mum, mum, mum helps us to have that nice tone that we want. So that is our lesson for today. Just to recap, you do your warm-ups, you have your new scale, the 1.5. On your app, it's called range. Please keep on doing your warm-ups like that. Then you do your nay, nay, nay. Nay, 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 nay. With the same scale, then you're going to do the mums. Right now, I am just going to show you how to create your own scale. You probably have figured it out, but the specific one that I want you to create, we're not going to use it right now, but it is the next warm-up exercise that we are going to do. Okay, first you're going to find middle C. That's going to be the easiest. to create the scale. So on your app, just look for middle C. So the ones you are going to press to create a mix octave scale is this: G, E, C, and then G, E again, and you do it twice. You're going to put that in twice, and then you're going to save it. You're going to call it mixed octave. Again, on your little app, you're going to press C, G, E, C, G, E, C, G, E, C, G, E, C. Okay, make sure you end with that C again. Only do that, they will do the rest for you. So keep on exercising every single day. Do this religiously. And I would love to hear also your feedback on this. So the next lesson, we will learn a new scale and we will learn a new technique. And I will try and figure out how we are going to work on blending. Okay, have a great day.